we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen all the movies, all the John Wick movies. It's been a journey, but we're here. Got to watch and rewatch and talk about all the Wick movies, and I'm just glad that we have made it to this film, and I was very much looking forward to this movie. This is a movie that they've been buzzing about. People were very much saying, you know what, this is a must-watch, so I'm very much happy that I got to see this movie finally. And the movie that we're talking about today is, of course, John Wick Chapter 4. John Wick Chapter 4 is, of course, the fourth chapter of this series, and it takes John Wick, who is pissed now, and he is now fighting the high table and trying to get away with his freedom, and the bounty is getting higher and higher. Newer characters come along, freaking blind Donnie Chen, freaking dude with the dog, and Bill Skarsgård being evil as he can be. Chapter 4. What if I have to say one word to describe this movie, I gotta say a fucking masterpiece. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't use that word lightly. This is a masterpiece in the John Wick series. It is everything a John Wick film is just meant to be. It is amazing from beginning to end with, again, I didn't know how they topped it, but the action is fucking incredible. The set pieces that are happening in this movie are just damn near flawless. It is the best action film I've seen in years, and that is a true statement. The choreography and the hard work that these people put is freaking motivational. All right, like the action genre, you know, is in a little stale area, but the John Wick brought the life to the action film genre. Of course, that's not a franchise like the Marvel or the superhero films or just franchises in general. John Wick brought a fresh new breath of air, and John Wick Chapter 4 is fucking amazing. But let's just get to the performance. We got, of course, Keanu Reeves returning as the character of John Wick, and yes, as I said, he's mad. He's pissed off about what happened in the third film, and he's like, yeah. And he's going out fucking killing people, trying to get his freedom back, and trying to just get away from this life, the life that he came back to. Keanu is as Keanu can be. He is everything that you want him to be. He is Keanu, ladies and gentlemen. He is perfect. Yeah, his acting is not great in this movie, that is for sure. He's very much playing John Wick, though. He's playing John Wick, and he's doing it. He's doing the thing. But yeah, Keanu's great, though, as John Wick. He doesn't need a fucking top-tier performance. Again, you don't go into this movie expecting a top-tier performance by Keanu. You expect Keanu with a fucking gun shooting people, and that this film delivered, and I thought Keanu was pretty solid in this movie. But again, the side characters, specifically in this movie, steals the fucking show. But let's just talk about my favorite one. Has to be Donnie Chen as, of course, a good old friend of John Wick, and he's blind. He has a little backstory with him trying to see his daughter, and he's told by Bill Skarsgård, hey, you want to go see your daughter, go out and try to kill the Baba Yaga, and he accepts. And Donnie Yen is great in this movie. He steals the show pretty much the whole fucking movie. He's amazing. I love Donnie Yen as this character, and I love Donnie Yen as an actor in general. I mean, Yip Man and all the works that he's done. It's just kind of funny that he's playing a blind man again in an action movie. Of course, him being blind in Star Wars, but he's great in this movie. He's a really likable character, and he's just a badass and just a likable character. He's really cool, and you understand his backstory, and you want to, you feel for the character, and you don't want him, you like him, and I really did like him in this movie. But another favorite of mine has to be the character of Nobody, who he's a bounty hunter, and he sees John Wick, but he could kill him, but there's a little thing that happens in the movie that's pretty interesting of why he's gonna try to kill John Wick, but he needs things. And he has a dog who is amazing. He's fucking really cool in this film. I really did like the character of Mr. Nobody. I hope if they do like a spin-off with this guy, I don't mind it. I love this character, and I think him and his dog is fucking awesome. This stuff that happens in this movie with him is great. And he's just a badass that he gets shit done. It's like the dynamic between him and the dog. He has a nice relationship with his dog, and it's great. I love it. I love the character. Also, you got Bill Skarsgård as the villain of this film. Yes, but he's I don't know what he is specifically to the High Table. He's kind of the head, kind of. And yeah, he's pissed for about what happened in the movies, and he's making people pay. He's an asshole, evil character. Rich dude, he's fucking rich. He's like, alright, you gotta kill John Wick and you gotta stop him. Bill Skarsgård's really good in the movie. I think he's a really cool villain in this movie. Of course, he's not the one doing all the action scenes, but he's very much high class, and he's an evil prick. He's a dick. He's an asshole of a character, but he does it pretty well, and he gets shit done. He calls the fucking shots, and yeah, he wants Baba Yaga's fucking death. And yeah, he's good in the movie. All around, all the actors, of course, you got the returning characters of, I forgot his name, the actor, but he plays Winston. And yeah, he's dealing with some consequences from the movies, of the last movie. And yeah, I don't want to say what happens to his character because I feel like that's pretty spoiler heavy. Winston is great as usual. I like the character of Winston. He's very high class, gets shit done, and yeah, he goes through a lot in this movie specifically, but yeah, he's great in the movie. You also got the returning Lance Reddick, which sadly, this is one of his last movies. Sadly, he passed away a week ago or a few days ago. Sad loss, man. He's an actor, really good actor, and it's really sad, man. We're gonna miss the dude, and he's great in this movie for as little as he is in this movie. He's very little in this movie, the runtime, which kind of sucks, but yeah, he's of course the concierge of the Continental, and yeah, he's trying to protect his shit, and he's good in the movie for as little time as he gets in this movie. He's good. Lauren Fishburne is of course the fucking head, the king of the homeless people, or just the king, that's what he's called, the king, and he's great. I love Lauren Fishburne. Again, very little time in this movie, which sucks, but every scene that he's in, he brings in the heat. He's a badass. He's trying to fucking tell John Wick, hey yo, you ready to fuck shit up? And yeah, he's great in the movie. All around performances, is just top notch. The performances, all the characters are really interesting, specifically the blind man and Nobody. I like the side character. Oh, I can't forget fucking Boyka. Yes, Boyka himself, the Russian fucking Street Fighter. Of course, Scott Adkins is in this movie. He plays this guy. He's in a fat suit. He's like this fucking mobster guy who's just evil. Yeah, that's just who he is. And he plays poker in the movie. He's great. I love Boyka. It's really cool seeing Scott Adkins in this movie. Of course, he is a stunt man. He's in the heat. And I love that that's what this film is, man. Of course, a stuntman directing a film, and then a well-known stuntman in the movie, and it's great. I love how the stuntman is now this top-tier director making fucking awesome action movies. So it's just really cool, and yeah, he's great. He's in the fat suit, and he's doing some really cool fucking moves in it too, and he's great. I love the choreography and the action scenes. He's just a really funny, cool villain for as little as he is in the movie. Great cast. I thought all the performances great. The direction by Mr. Chad Stahelski. Yes, of course, Chad Stahelski is known for the John Wick trilogy, of course, that consists of John Wick Chapter 2, John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, and now, of course, this. And he directed the hell out of this film. This is a really fucking good looking movie. The best looking film of the series, I have to say. And yeah, he directed the hell out of this movie. This movie looked fucking flawless. Just a really good looking movie. And just the story is really cool. Of course, this film has more of a story than the last Chapter 3. Chapter 3 was more action than anything. But this movie is very story heavy, a lot of like character development, a lot of story build, and I felt the story was really cool. The characters, it's like straight out of a comic book. One of those gritty, fucking dark comic books, and this film does it beautifully. I love how scenes are put on. It's great. I thought the story was really good. The chemistry all around is top notch. Everybody works just fucking beautiful together. The action scenes are amazing. I mean, there are scenes that I don't want to spoil that are some of the best action scenes I've ever seen in theaters. I think the action in this movie are the best of the best. She can't get. I don't think this is the peak, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you can get better than this. If you end it here, the action scenes are fucking amazing. The set pieces, like I'm not gonna say much, but there's a scene in stairs. There's scenes in the road where it's like holy shit. And yeah, and the way things are, yeah, the action scenes are fucking amazing. The cinematography, the film looks just beautiful. Whoever did the cinematography, I think this is, I don't get it. I'm not a guy who says Oscars, but this film should definitely get best cinematography. The fucking cinematography in this movie is amazing. It is one of the best looking films I've seen, of course, now of the year. It is amazing how good looking this film is. And the shots, they do an interesting shot in this movie. I don't want to say it, but it's like straight out of like a fucking video game, and it's great. This, you also got the music. The music is really good in the movie. The John Wick music is as good as usual. The guy who does the music, Tyler Bates, I think that's his name, did a fucking a marvelous job with the composing in this movie. Yeah. The movie's fucking awesome. It is. I don't know. It's hard for me to say if this is the best one because I feel like the first John Wick is a very grounded story but the world building and shit. But I feel like this is my favorite one. This is the most entertaining film I've ever seen. It is truly entertaining. The action scenes are fucking marvelous. Just the crowd were loving it. I was loving it. Hell, yeah, it was amazing. I do think this is without a doubt the best John Wick film. It is easily probably the best action film in years. And for that, I'm going to give it, without a doubt, a 5 out of 5 stars. The highest 5 you could get. It's fucking amazing. It's great. I love every minute of John Wick Chapter 4. If this is the last one, I'm alright with it. How it ends beautifully. And if you want to expand things, you want to do spin-offs or specific characters, specific worlds, I'm here for it, bro. The world is so interesting, this world of the hitmans. I'm here for the ride, and I feel like the John Wick Chapter 4, if this is truly the concluding chapter of this series, I'm very much happy for it. And before I end it, I gotta give a shout out to the Russian dude that killed John Wick's dog, because honestly, bro, that fucking dude fucked everyone up. I have to bring it up, man. If that Russian dude did not kill his dog and steal his car, bro, lives would have been saved. People would have not been killed. So that guy, he killed a lot of people. That's all you need to know. He didn't know, but he fucking killed a lot of people. So I gotta goddamn. He led people to their fucking demise. But yeah, amazing movie. Those are my thoughts. Bye.